It's July 8, 2022, and right now I am heading into Bass Harbor, Maine, and I thought I would show you the Bass Harbor, Maine electric vehicle charging infrastructure. Now here we are. We have just entered the village of Bass Harbor, which is in the town of Tremont, and we're going to go and take a look at the electric vehicle charging infrastructure. Now, as we come in, I just physically turned the camera around. We're going to turn left here on Route 102A, past this little convenience store gas station that also has some food inside, and this little seafood takeout here. And we're going to make a left turn right here across from the seafood takeout. This road goes up to the Tremont town office. And we're going to go around to the back side of the town office where there is an electric vehicle charging point. And we'll have a look at it. And before you get carried away, this is 100% of the electric vehicle charging infrastructure here in Bass Harbor, Maine. So let me park and we'll take a look. Now right here at the corner of the back side of the Tremont town office is Bass Harbor's electric vehicle charging infrastructure. And as you can see, there is one charging station. So I'm going to take a look at it close up and see what it says about the charging rate. It says it's high power, but nothing on this side to indicate the charging rate. Here we go. Okay, it's a 240 volt 40 amp charging station. That means the maximum power it could put out, if you're actually getting 240 volts, is 9.6 kilowatts. So if you charge here for 1 hour, you'll get 9.6 kilowatt hours of charge. And as you saw when I drove in, across the street over there is a little convenience store that also sells some takeout food, and that yellow awning over there has picnic tables under it for the seafood takeout. And if you walk up here to the other side of the town office on the grass here, or walk around on the road, just on the other side of the town office, the town maintains a walking trail. It's not very long, but it would give you something to do while you're charging your vehicle here. I've never walked it for one reason only, and that is the walking trail is on the former Tremont, Maine landfill garbage dump. Now, it's not been used for quite a long time. Basically, they covered over the garbage dump with soil and planted things on it, but it is a walk on the old garbage dump. So that's it. That is the entire electric vehicle charging infrastructure here in Bass Harbor, Maine. Now before I leave, I'll just say that Bass Harbor has a population of 550, so one charging station for 550 people may not seem too bad. But we're on Mount Desert Island, Maine, which is the home of Acadia National Park, and Acadia National Park last year got more than 4 million visitors, and virtually all of them came by car because there is no public transportation to Mount Desert Island. So on any given day, there are tens of thousands of visitors here, and they don't all come over here, but as you saw in my video that I put up just a little bit ago about Bar Harbor Today, This place is packed with tourists, and as electric vehicle acceptance grows, there's going to be a lot of pressure on charging, and the one charging point here in Tremont may come up a little short. So that ends this video. Shows you where you can charge your EV here in Bass Harbor, Maine. I should say that if you come over here and charge, say you're staying in Bar Harbor, you come over to this side of the island to see some of the Acadia National Park areas here, you can spend an hour here and get enough charge to drive back to Bar Harbor. And if you wanted to spend more than an hour, I suppose you could, but there's very, very little to do right here. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing the EV charging infrastructure here in Bass Harbor, Maine. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't, why don't you consider subscribing to my channel?